Hi everyone, it's Deb. I'm back. And see what's in front of me? Do you know what this is? It's a monthly kit share. So, yeah, and I have cut it open, but I haven't opened it. I'm so excited. This is October 2017 bargain bead box, which comes in a bag, monthly kit share. So, here we go. Almost. I had to get that little piece of whatever it was out of the way. Okay, and here's the paper. I'll put this down here. Okay, it says, oh, some people will really like this. I'm not too sure about me. October's theme is steampunk style. Gears and keys in antique copper mix with a teal and tan color palette for a vintage look. African turquoise, that I like. The trade name for what is actually a natural variety of jasper, yes, I knew that, and specialty ceramic beads add an earthy touch to the collection. The earthy touch and the African turquoise I like. Not too sure about the steampunk. So let's see what we're going to get and try and organize it. I'm going to put this down here. Everything comes in tissue, which I'm just going to leave laying out to put the things on. And then in a organza bag. And the little bags are numbered. And there's a key to the numbering. So, let's see. I'm going to just put these in order. The first thing we have, 1, that's 3, 10, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess this is 6 or maybe 9. Here's 6. I don't know. 10, 13, 14. Oh, here's 7. 11, 12. 9, 10 go down here. 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, yes, and she can count. But I lost a little baggie. Here's 17, I'm missing, what am I missing? 14, 15, 6, 7, I'm missing 8. Okay, hang on guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got them all laid out here in order so I can go over them with you now. Okay, the identification key says number 1 is antique copper style key pendant, and the asterisk says designates lead-free pewter alloy components with antique copper finish. Okay, the glare is going to be bad, of course. Here it is. Really kind of large key, kind of simple. You could wrap some things on it. I don't mind that one. I like that. Number 2 is approximately 98 piece 4mm Chinese crystal round beads in teal. Okay, I like the Chinese crystal beads in rounds. So I'm glad they're not the, they're very sparkly. And I love the color teal, so those are good with me. Look at them sparkle, bling, bling, bling. So I like them. You know, obviously they're not Czech and they're not Swarovski, but they're pretty. Number 3 is 100 plus piece 4mm Chinese crystal bicones in wheat AB. Now these are pretty too. I just wouldn't use them in bead weaving, but they're fine for using in other jewelry making. Sorry. So very sparkly, bling bling, bling bling bling. And you get a lot. Okay, the next ones are my favorite thing in the whole kit, I think, so far. 48 piece 8mm African turquoise, in quotes, jasper round beads. And I'll just take a few out to show you. These are a natural jasper stone. And I love African turquoise. It's not real turquoise, but I like jaspers. There we go. Okay, and they're 8mm, so they're good usable size. Anyway, yeah, I like those. And how many do you get? 48 pieces. So that's a decent amount to do something with, a necklace or something. Okay, and you get 30 pieces, which I'm not going to take out of the bag. 6mm Chinese crystal round beads, turquoise, and they're faceted rounds, so they sparkle as well. They don't really match the African turquoise. I guess you could use them together, but I don't know. I'm more inclined to go with the teal with it, but we'll see. I might change it up a little bit, what I would normally do. Number 6 is this, not this, so 9 must be, okay, these are backwards. This is 9, this is 6. This is 38mm steampunk style round pendant, and it doesn't have an asterisk, so I don't know what the material is. There you go, steampunk lovers. What do you think? It's pretty heavy. It's weighty. Got some good weight to it. If I don't use it in jewelry, I could use it in paper crafting, right? Or maybe I'll gift it to someone who loves to do steampunk. Okay, 30-piece 8mm dotted bead caps is next, and they do have the asterisk, so they're the lead-free pewter alloy components with antique copper finish. These look a little darker to me than the other coppers in the kit. They're real, almost black. They don't look copper to me. Like, if you look at the color difference, I don't know. They're definitely darker. They're definitely antiqued. But the other ones I think say antique as well. I don't know. Anyway, they're very dark. I'd use them. I'd use those. But they definitely have a steampunk look to them. Also, number 8, I like, and I think I've had these before. Maybe either that or I bought them off their website. 9-piece 10mm Chinese crystal coin beads in vitrail. Vitrail is like color changing. Very sparkly and pretty. And they're like a gray, but you can see greens and a little bit of purples in them. Yeah. A little blue in them. Very pretty. I like those. Number 9, 10 grams, mixed size copper finish steel jump rings. They're a thin jump ring, I will say that. And 10 grams, you don't know how many you get, and they are definitely mixed sizes from itty bitty little 4mm to 7mm. These look like about 10mm. So yeah, definitely a mix. You get quite a few. I mean, I belong to some kits where you get, 10 jump rings total or something, and but here you get 10 grams, which is quite a few. They're pretty thin though, so. And then number 10 is 3 pieces 26mm gear findings that look like this. I don't know there, I think you can see them. They're pretty cool if you like steampunk. They're a little raised in the middle, and then sort of flattened, like flattened rivet on one side. Yeah, pretty cool. Number 11, 5 sets, 25 by 16 fancy swirl hook and eye clasps. We don't usually get hook and eye. So there's the hook. Let's see if we can find an eye. And eye. Oh, that's different. Sometimes I just use 2 hooks if I use these, but I kind of like these eyes. Right, I don't know if you can see them. So there's those. And number 12, 6-piece 20mm gear findings. Now these are more plain than the other ones. Oops. There we go. And number 13 is 4-piece 18mm gear findings. Oops, which are stuck. Ooh, they're sort of magnetized or something. They're stuck together. Maybe the coating on them is stuck. I don't know. One just fell. These are really lightweight. They almost feel like metallicized plastic, but what number is this? 13. And it says that they are lead-free pewter alloy components with antique copper finish. And there are 4, but I dropped one. I'll have to get that in a minute. Number 14. These are different. 24-piece 9.5mm industrial style spacer beads. Definitely different. They look like you could almost make little spiders or something out of them because they got little gears around the outside and then like a ridged tubing down the middle. Yeah, and you get quite a few of them. And number 15, 3-piece 27 by 12mm keyring charms. Okay, that sounds different. Oh, they're kind of cool. I like those. They're charms that have a ring and three little keys, tiny little keys on them. Those are pretty cool. I don't know if you can see the keys. Let me shift one up here. It is an open ring, it looks like, so we'll have to be careful we don't lose the little keys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Is that? Well, I'm only supposed to have 3 of those, but I got 4. So anyway. And number 16 is 10-piece 11mm dual glaze ceramic round beads. These have a large hole. These could actually go on a cord of some sort. They're like a earth tone with, which is matte, and then some shiny-ish green on them. Let me see if they would go. They would go all right with the African turquoise. Yeah. And also maybe the dark green, the teal. Yeah. I could see using those in something. Oops. Oops. Why is it that all these beads want to escape me all the time? I don't know. And lastly, number 17 is 1 meter, 3.2 feet, 4mm steel Rollo chain in antique copper. That's a little less than what we had been getting, but that's still quite a bit. Rollo chain, little round circles turned opposite ways, which you're not going to be able to see. Okay, I hope that you can see it. So that is the October 2017 monthly bargain bead box in a teal green bag, which is fine with me. And I'm not big into steampunk, so this is not my favorite kit. I don't mind the copper colors. I love the African turquoise in it. I love these gray vitriol colored crystal beads, and I like the rounds a lot. I love the color of the champagne. I think they're champagne, right? Wheat AB. They almost look like a champagne, but they do have an AB finish on them. And I love the color of these. I'm just not feeling it with some of the other stuff. It goes good with the copper. I'm not sure about the other stuff. So I don't know. This will be a challenge for me to come up with something other than with the African turquoise, which I use quite a bit in my jewelry business. Well, I used to. I think I've sold most of it. But anyway, yeah, this will be a challenge for Deb to come up with something. And today is Friday, the 13th. Oh, happy Friday the 13th. Nothing eventful here so far, knock on wood. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I always enjoy being surprised, and this month apparently being challenged to make something other than what I normally would make. So we shall see. Not sure when I'm going to get to making something, but it has to be this month before November 5th, I believe it is, because that's when the next bead box payment goes through. So there you go. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Hugs and love. Bye.